There once was a wolf. He rolled around. He was much feared. They better fear me after what I just did to that guy. God, that Fable is still.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. Crane was helping himself to the community coffers. It means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm
I
not
got a mirror.
finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Shut up.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Don't cut yourself.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover?
A lot.
I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. Crooked Man has something on everybody.
Even you.
It wasn't just beauty and the loan. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of Fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got Fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Snow doesn't look
Excellent
like she
work.
approves.
Really?
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
God, how hard is it? Doesn't
Don't
seem
go
that the.
far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Is it cursed?
Not me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
Had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask
That's
about the
cute.
Crooked Man?
It's like people.
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now.
Anything
They're
I
trying
feel.
to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him.
I
He
got
really
a little
needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
I took some money. I can give it to him. Haha! I don't have to send poor Toad to the farm.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh?
Shut up.
I'm not surprised.
You know what?
Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar?
Okay, ignore me.
I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right.
Volunteer information. I
Here,
simply don't
Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamour, Toad. Got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Yeah, you better do it now. I was nice to you. He's happy. That was funny.
Wanna
I'm sorry.
talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
My
Well,
questions?
at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
He's
for
trying to get
now.
rid of me.
Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out, so he'd get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell
If
you?
he's unglamored when this whole thing is over, I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Don't make promises.
Fine, we'll deal with it later.
I gave him money
I
to get
know I should
glamored.
be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did.
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. And there's
I
the.
have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
I want to know too. Yeah.
I want to see where he's ended up, too.
Please be dead.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
How can you tell that? What the?
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. Looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings.
What the?
Let's not do that again, okay?
What
Looks like
happened?
we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Poetry isn't part of my job description.
I haven't been feeling well of late. Seems neither of us can cooperate.
Okay, I will.
Perhaps I can be of assistance? Mirror, mirror, keep us sane. Show the door to Crooked Man's domain.
I can always count on you, Buffkin.
Aw, it's cute.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Yeah, it is always moving, isn't it?
The door. It moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
Well, it's gonna move, so it doesn't
Central
matter.
Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Fools!
This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that.
I might have
know that
to.
emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this.
I
a
would have said
certain way.
I should have said
I
easier
can't
to
make
kill
that
him.
promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair.
This will be fair.
Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
Doesn't matter if I'm
I
ready
got
or
no
not.
other choice.
But soon he mended his evil ways. No, I'm gonna... If I do get the chance, I will kill him. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Let's go. This is gonna be the end of the episode.
That's it, all right.
Okay, well, thanks. Jesus! Hello? This isn't terrifying. Oh, get pumped! Yeah! You're scared now, aren't you? What the?
Tim! What the
Tiny
hell are you
Tim!
doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny.
The?
I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way.
I kind of want to
Look,
talk.
this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
God, that noise is creepy.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got.
I'll give you one.
Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I can find the door myself.
I
You
didn't.
should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
Leave? I told you, I have to do
Okay,
this.
okay.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, just like anyone else.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up.
Okay.
I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
What did I tell you? Stop laughing.
Tell me who the fuck is back
Sounds like
there.
Georgie.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door. The boss
You
is
needn't
there.
worry.
I
He'll
know
come
that
around.
much.
And like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
Well, listen.
I say it'd be more useful killed, skinned, and made into a rug for me to wipe my
Tweedle.
shoes on. That bloody monster killed my poor brother.
He's right. He was fine when Crane was smoothing things over, but this guy off his leash is a whole other barrel of crap that I don't want to deal with.
So that's it then. Let's slip the dogs of war. None of you...
Bloody hell! This fucking guy!
Hi. Vivian. I'm not here for a shakedown.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim.
I let you.
I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job.
What are you talking about?
But you did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
It's gonna end.
You got me here. Let's talk.
Yep, it's episode. Well, that's A lot to think about. Food for thought.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh.
School.
The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Player choices. Did you send Colin to the farm? Wow. 39% didn't send him to the farm. Wow, that's impressive. Maybe it was just because he was being kind of annoying, but did you attempt to remove? Well, okay, most people did not try to remove it. Good. Which 50-50. Okay. Okay. Wow, 40. Wow, everybody's just packing people off to the farm. Jeez. That's surprising. How'd you respond to the Crooked Man? Wow, nobody. You and 19% of people decided to talk to him first. Wow. That's weird. I mean, because I want to talk. I want to know what's going on. That's surprising. Alright, well, see you guys in about 2 months. I apologize for the lack of videos lately. Sister's a senior. She graduates, you know, all that busyness going on. This series is getting really good. I didn't really think too much of it from like the first or second episode, but I'm liking it right now. So, wow. Yeah. See you guys in the finale.